Welcome to the Weekly Spark, your fast 5-minute flash of insight into the world of mortgage and real estate. Every week, we're here to ignite your understanding of the market, from mortgage rates and housing trends to legislative updates and insider strategies. So let's strike the match and spark your week. This is the Weekly Spark.
All right, welcome back. This is the last show. Nope, we got one more show in October, second to last week. Jason, you are on location in Nashville, Vegas, where I will be headed this afternoon for the AIME Fuse event, which is the largest mortgage broker event in the country, and we're super excited about that. How are you doing? How are you doing there? It looks like you're having some coffee.
Absolutely. Yep. Just working from the coffee area in my hotel, waiting for Fuse, sponsored by AIME. It's the largest, as you said, the largest independent mortgage gathering in the country. And so I'm super excited to be here, and I know you are as well.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to finish up this recording and head on over there. So let's jump right in, and we'll get you moving forward and getting some more coffee in you. So first one this week is shutdown day 22. How does it end? Tell me a little bit about what you know about what's going on with the government shutdown now.
Yeah, so listen, it's close to a month, right? And, we really need to put a resolution to this and put this thing to bed. But something that may be the catalyst, Ryan, to ending the shutdown is going to be flight delays and cancellations, right? Because here's what we're looking at. So over 13,000 air traffic controllers and about 50,000 TSA officers are going to be working without pay this month. So if the delays and cancellations pick up, which is going to be expected, there's going to be a lot of noise, and people, I think, are going to get frustrated, start writing to their congressman. So this really could be the tipping point, because money talks, and when you don't get paid, it's tough to get people to work, right?
Yeah, definitely, and I'm hoping that you didn't just jinx my flight. But loan application activity, is the sky falling?
Yeah, so listen, if you listen to the media, the doom and gloom, right, everything's going wrong. So many in the media really believe that these, drop in rates that we're seeing is not helping purchase activity. Because if you look at the numbers, so the Mortgage Bankers Association released their mortgage application data for last week, and it showed that purchase volume fell 5%, but it's up 20% year over year. Refinances rose 4%, and they're up 81% year over year. But you have to understand, with purchases, the buyers need to be educated on the fact that rates are coming down. And then once that happens, they get qualified and then they go look for a house. So the data, it takes a little bit more time for purchases. And I still think even in, going into the slower season, we are going to see an uptick in activity as we see rates generally come down over the course of the next few months, hopefully.
Let's cross our fingers that we see some positive movement in the rates. Loan spotlight. So this week, we're going to talk a little bit about something that has been your specialty for quite some time, and I know we've got some expanded offerings. Tell me a little bit more about ITIN loans.
Yeah, so for those of you that don't know, this is an incredible opportunity to tap into a completely different market, especially for those who speak Spanish. So I speak Spanish, and for the last 25 years, I've been helping folks that either are non-permanent or don't have a social security number, but they have an individual tax ID number, or ITIN, where they can still file taxes for the last 2 years, still prove residency here, and you can get a primary or an investment loan with these products. So great new way to tap in, folks, if my realtor friends, if you haven't done this yet.
Yeah, I'm seeing an uptick in this as well on the investment side, because I know a lot of people won't touch those loans. They're just scared of the process, and you've gotten it down to a science to where everybody that comes to you, we're closing a ton of them. So I'm excited to see what comes out of this as they continue to expand the offerings for primary home buyers as well as investment buyers. So I'm gonna take the last one again. Oh, go ahead. You got something else?
Nope.
All right, cool. I'm going to take the last one again. So AI for agents, this does launch on Monday. Every single person that's getting this out to you as an email should also have gotten an email or a text today from either me or Jason. This class will change your business completely, with ChatGPT kind of launching and being one of the major things that people are using right now. I promise you're not using it to the extent that you could be. Or even a fraction of it. I look back and I go, man, I use this like a toddler, and I'm excited to help people kind of get into teenage years and get the basics down, and really be able to utilize some of this to save you hours per week in generating content, creating listing descriptions, and all the fun stuff around it. So you'll get an email every day from me. Go ahead and sign up for that class. It is free for this run anyway. There's a lot of work been going into this, and I'm excited to roll it out to everybody. So if you got any questions for us, obviously ask us for it. But yeah, that's all I got this week. Appreciate you jumping on from the coffee shop, Jason. We'll see you in a few hours.
That's a wrap for this week's edition of the Weekly Spark, brought to you by Creative First Mortgage. If you've got questions or want us to cover something next week, please let us know, shoot us a message, and until then, keep your deals moving and keep your week lit. See you next time.